Prodigious scores in the sport, better than 30 points each of the last 2 years, Grant, when he has finished as the #2 scorer in the NBA. And he's got to be pretty excited about this new contingent. Make it Harden, beg your pardon. Harden, 8 turnovers last night in the loss to Charlotte. Follows his own miss, puts it down. Make it Harden, beg your pardon. Harden, 8 turnovers last night in the loss to Charlotte. Follows his own miss, puts it down. Harden, 8 turnovers last night in the loss to Charlotte. Follows his own miss, puts it down.
As you talked about, the rules are changing. These players are good enough where they'll make the proper adjustment.
Three-pointer from Harden. A little bit off, offensive rebound, Griffin, and this will be a blocking foul. Griffin getting his hands dirty on the offensive glass. Harris on a triple. Not that time on a corner three. Harden backdoor. Brown wide open. Late close by Dinwiddie. And the Nets build. Washington winning on opening night in Toronto last Wednesday. The overtime victory Friday at home over the Pacers. Here's Gafford. It was a big piece for them in their run to the postseason last spring. And they continue to hit the offensive glass. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has been a beast here at the start. He's got 7. Washington winning on opening night in Toronto last Wednesday. The overtime victory Friday at home over the Pacers. Here's Gafford. It was a big piece for them in their run to the postseason last spring. And they continue to hit the offensive glass. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has been a beast here at the start. He's got 7. He's got 7. Here comes Harden. All the way to the rack.
And so dangerous, but effective when he's down here attacking that big right there.
A lot of contact, offensive rebound, Gafford into the corner to Beal. Short. Harden. Perfect pass to Brown. And Wes Unseld Jr. wants a timeout. And the rebound by Dinwiddie. You saw Harden kind of lean in off the fake. That's something we've seen from him last couple of years. But again, the officiating adjustment. See the different shots at game clock. 5 on the timer. Mills setting up against Holiday. Buries it again. Wow. And that Holiday is no defensive slouch. Dinwiddie down to 1 second. Double team forces it up. And that takes us to the end of the first here in Brooklyn.
You got to realize they got a lot of pieces for Russell Westbrook. And they got pieces that are coming in with chips on their shoulders, wanting to play the right way, even though they're off to a slow start tonight. But you can see Wes Unseld has them playing the right way as KCP gets to the basket.
What a play by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope as his hot start.
It's a nice compliment to the play of Bradley Beal. You throw in Spencer Dinwiddie. Harold, I mean, this team, now they're not showing a lot of force right now.
It's reminiscent of the first game in Toronto. The difference is they're playing better defense.
You gotta be careful right here. You have Dinwiddie guarding Claxton. This can be trouble.
As Harden goes by Bertans.
Yeah, the Wizards were.
No question. I mean, having grown up in that area, Dennis Scott as well. You know, it was the Washington Bullets when we were coming of age with Wes Unseld. Just an incredible player, the face of the franchise. Played, was a coach, was in the front office. And that might have been one of their better possessions. There was some ball movement, some activity. Beal had a wide open shot, just couldn't convert.
Or the Nets just keep on coming. Harden. Here's Carter, 4 to shoot. Harden pulls the 3. Well short. And the basketball back to Washington. It's a rare miss for the Nets.
As it relates to this team figuring it out.
Harden at that time. Left-handed floater. Gafford. Oh, on the denial underneath. And look at Gafford run the floor. But that'll get their coaches salivating. A couple of chances, and he'll shoot free throws. Look at Durant. A sleight of hand. Harden. This play's ready to explode. So Kuzma gets credit. That's a second field goal. KD double team. Here's Mills. Harden wide open. He's been quiet since. Harden left open. So the Nets offense cool here at the start. And then the midseason trade to Washington last year. Beautiful setup as they find the Cutter Brown to the cup.
I mean, because he's such a sensational scorer, but his passing off the charts.
Former NBA assist champion Dinwiddie rims out, rebound Harden.
I thought last year when all three of them were together, they didn't play a lot together, but Harden was the one who adapted his game as that facilitator.
James Harden, a chance at 4 for Brooklyn. Led the league in free throws attempted 7 times in his career. Everyone talking about the officiating change, but we asked Steve Nash about it before the game, and he says it was mostly having to do with his...
Harden crosses, turns on the Jets, can't spin it in.
As we come up on the 5-minute mark here, third quarter.
And it's a little throwback basketball right there. I mean, that was a little contact right there. They let him play.
Off the not that time for him.
You know, yes, I think if Harden returns the form and certainly looks like he's getting better game by game with some of the new additions, I think Claxton is going to arm wrestle down there with Harrell with the putback for the easy two.
Harden, tough bounce at the turnover.
And the most efficient offense in NBA history with these guys, and they didn't even play a lot of games together, the big three. So give credit the defense here of the Nets doing a great job. Bembry forcing that turnover. You talk about free throw shooting. I mean, just a little bit down this year. What was the last game he had? He only got to the line a couple of times, which is unheard of.
Only averaged 3 over the first 3 games.
Bembry and Mills, you saw the look on their face, just a miscommunication of who was getting out and who was staying in.
Harden can't hit it. He was looking for a 2-for-1.
This is where Harden is so lethal. Off the dribble, underneath Bembry. Full head of steam, puts it down, and he's fouled. It's on Kuzma.
Neto in a weird position right there, and he was down for a while, grimacing. Start dealing with shoulders, that's always a concern.
I mean, the list can go on. I haven't seen too much of the rookies play besides Summer League.